I press the shutter, not to capture the world, but to momentarily arrest its disappearance. Phenomenology of mornings, camera in hand, like a secular prayer, seeking the decisive moment where being consents to be seen. The light arrives already mourning its own transience, and I, a poor cartographer of the ephemeral, attempt to map what refuses cartography. Each exposure is an act of ontological violence, a gentle theft of flux, a lover's quarrel with entropy itself. So I click, not merely to remember, but to defy the universe's indifference to being witnessed. Every frame a small resurrection, every silver grain a quiet rebellion against oblivion. I do not photograph what is, I midwife what almost was, and in that liminal act of seeing, I become briefly, terrifyingly real. Bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum. The lens reveals what the eye betrays, the sorrow hiding behind a stranger's practiced smile, the sacred geometry hidden in cracked pavement after rain. The way dying light clings to the edge of a rooftop like it fears the dark. I have chased auroras across frozen latitudes, chased the particular pink of dawn in cities that have already forgotten themselves. And still the question follows me like a faithful shadow. If I capture everything, why do I still feel so absent from my own existence? There is a terrible mercy in the viewfinder. It forces confrontation with the unbearable particularity of things. A single raindrop on a window containing entire galaxies of distortion. An old man's hands carrying the archaeology of his life. I document these miracles with clinical devotion, yet every perfect composition feels like failure, because perfection cannot contain the ache of having lived it. The camera never lies, they say, but it also never tells the whole truth. And so I wander, a pilgrim of the decisive moment, chasing the impossible, to hold the world still long enough to finally see myself inside it. Not as subject, not as author, but as the brief trembling aperture through which existence briefly knows itself. So I click into the abyss of becoming, hoping that somewhere between F28 and infinity, the self I cannot locate will consent to be framed. I do not seek beauty, I seek the courage to witness it without looking away. Click! And for one fraction of a second, the universe and I are no longer strangers. The shutter closes, but the light remains. always remains.